So yeah, it was sad, but it is what it is. But so I'm getting ready for this Las Vegas trip. Mind you, I have to put in time off because Terry wanted to go. She wanted for me to feel the full experience, but once again, this is during the pandemic. So Chaps, the tickets were cheap around that time. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to have that time, so I already requested. So if I didn't get Thursday and Friday off, because I'm off on the weekends, I was just gonna leave early on Thursday, and then we'll be there Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. But I only got off Friday, and she allowed me to leave early on Thursday, so I was like, good. So we already getting set for that. So within these weeks before I go to Las Vegas, mind you, I don't tell nobody because one, is none of your business. Because really, Terry and my brother did this so I could get like a little relief, because I was literally like scared that I was going to go to jail. They was going to call DCF on me, but they didn't call DCF due to the fact like my son was 17, 16 around that time. So, and then they could see that I wasn't gone that long. And mind you, I'm sorry, but they wasn't playing outside in the front yard. They was playing outside in the backyard. So that's why I left, because I have a gate. So I'm thinking like I could go for 5 minutes, come back, and everything was going to be okay. So it didn't go like that. So as I'm getting prepared, to go to Las Vegas, I'm getting excited or whatever. And during this time, this is when they're giving out the stimulus. They're giving that extra money for the kids and everything like that. And mind you, like, 2 of my kids kept getting, like, their information kept getting used for the taxes. So I would always have to, like, mail in my tax return just to get that credit. So because they were going off the last year's, the year prior to give you your children credit, whoever was following 2 of my kids, they was getting it. So I never got it. So that's another, I'm saying that because if y'all got children and people, there's too many money hungry people out there, and too many people that's doing scams, especially with your child. And I felt like for somebody to keep using my children, and I but I struggle with them throughout the years, and here you are getting a free $2,000, $3,000. No, that's not, you're not doing that off of my back. No, you're not. So, and also around this time too, that's when a lot of people was doing the employment fraud. So I ain't want nobody thinking like, oh, I got all this money, that this is how I'm going to Vegas. Nothing like that. Because mind you, Terry always lived above her means anyway. So she was always using her credit card. So she put everything on her credit card, my plane ticket, the room, and everything. And I knew when I had got paid, I was just going to pay her back her money. Plus with interest, because I always do that. Because like I said, she didn't have to do that. So around this time, I get another call from the second person I had children with. His mom calls me like twice, and then she leaves me a voice message. Basically, here go her other personality coming in, like I'm acting childish. She already apologized. It's not her fault that, her son's the way he is. She just going off on me. Like, so I'm like, okay, once again, it's the pandemic. They're giving out extra money. I know this is what she's steady trying to get back on my good side. Yeah, that was the last time. Like, and what's so sad, I even told the last person I had children with was, if you get to that status of what the first one's at, there's no coming back from that. Like, I said that all the time, and I don't mean to, like I said, I don't mean to be mean, but that's just how I feel. You could get unalive tomorrow. I wouldn't care. like seriously, when you think about it, like, because when I weigh out the good and the bad outweighs the good. The bad outweighs the good. So what do I have to sit here and try to cherish somebody that never cherished me? Just like their family. What am I? No. So then she ends up texting me like a couple of days later, basically apologizing. She couldn't understand where I'm coming from, but she's still worrying about me and the grandkids, and that, like, she's just going on and on and on and on about whatever. And then she goes, then she goes like, I've always been there for her. I helped her out, which I did a lot of times when I really didn't have to, which I didn't, because she probably didn't think that I knew that she was talking trash about me. But because I kept trying to keep that relationship between my children and that side of the family, like, I just would tuck a lot of stuff away. Like, okay, whatever is on their benefit. Like, whatever I have personal with them, I'm not going to let them affect them. But y'all did that. Now I can see y'all affecting my children. So then she proceeds to tell me that her mom died and she's having a really tough time and she really wanted try to be in our lives. Once again, I'm not trying to be mean, but why should I care? Why should I care? I'm so confused of why should I care? Obviously, y'all don't care about my children. Y'all only care about one grandchildren that's out of his 13. They have a grandmother. It's okay. They have a grandmother that actually, like, spoils them and acts like a grandmother towards them. You decided you wanted to, just only be a grandmother to one grandchild. That's on you. Like, I don't understand where people trying to, like, once I get to that point, there's no coming back. Like, I didn't really have like a relationship with them anyways like that. So once again, why should I care? And I had a feeling like, because the daughter, the little one, had worked at the storage place, they must have found out that I moved all my stuff out of the storage and I was in my house. That's the only reason, like, because even his mom always said, like, no matter what situation I get into, I always bring myself out of it. Y'all keep thinking like I'm gonna stay down forever.